Alright, we are in Caucasus, and the only reason we are on this map is actually because we cannot take out bridges on the Syrian map. And that is what I want to test today, so that's why we are in Caucasus. Air to ground on, and today we have GBU-10 and we have Mark 31 penetrators with us, and we're going to knock out a few bridges, or at least one bridge, before the Russian tanks can enter into Georgia. Master is armed. Targeting pod on. And we are basically on track. I know there is an add-on for, or a mod for this map, to make it a little bit more beautiful than it's already not is. I really don't like this map. I find it boring, and I find it way too old when it comes to the infrastructure. But hey, that's the way it is. That's why I prefer to fly on a lot of the other maps actually, but we're in here to see what happens if you knock out the bridge. Do the armor vehicles still keep coming over the bridge, or just crossing over the border, or are they going into the border and are out of play? That's going to be interesting. We have currently 23 nautical miles left until we're reaching our target, and it's a selection of 2 steer points. Steer point 1 on a few, I will say probably 50 feet out from one side of the bridge, and steer point number 2 50 feet out from the other side of the bridge. Therefore we should be able to completely knock out the bridge. We have a few anti-aircraft pieces down there. I think they are Shilkas, if I can not mistaken myself. So I'm going to poke down a little bit just to see how it looks once I have done the release. See that the bombs goes to the designated target, and hopefully not getting shot down in the meantime. Alright, autopilot is off. Adjust the drop line a little bit to be in center of my queue. That turned out well. We need to power them on. Whew! Almost made a complete fool out of myself. Wouldn't be that hard though. Alright, coming up 10 nautical miles. I'm going to start with steer point number 1 and then cycle through to steer point number 2 for the second drop. And if that's not going to be enough, we have the GBU-12, which you also can use. But by that time I think the tank convoy is actually already through the area. Release 1. Alright, steer point number 2. Release 2nd. Alright, here we go. Or here goes nothing. I can see the tank is on their way out onto the bridge. I would preferably had timed this in a way that the tanks was actually on the bridge once we did a drop, but hey, we're probably going to see the effect anyway. I'm trying to stay out of range from the Shilkas. We can go to the GBU-12. Great. There we go. It looks good. At least one solid hit on the bridge and one missed slightly, it looks like. Alright, CCRP. Laser armed. target pod coming up. Come on. Targeting pod. There we have the targeting pod. It's not soy. It's not a big problem either. And the bridge is completely knocked out. Turning right. See if we can unmask this a little bit quicker. Coming under the clouds here. I think they are supposed to come down to here roughly 8 nautical miles. It looks like the convoy has stopped, so we're going to ignore the bridge and go for... No, they haven't stopped. They're still going. Come on, dude, we were not supposed to climb into the clouds again. They are still going. Or... they're turning around. They are turning around. Alright, extending a little bit. At least we got one effect from one bomb. From one of the MK31s. That is good. We are on 8,000 feet. I'm not sure if we're completely safe for the Shilkas up here. I can't remember exactly the height of them. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. They are just turning around in that same spot. So we're going to extend a little bit and then turn right back at them. And say hello to our small and slim GBU-10. I remember that I said GBU-12, but we have only 2 GBU-10s with us. Alright, hope this is enough. And we're turning back into our target. Oh, we have actually 2 more bridges here. I'm now going to ignore them. That could actually be a fun thing to do. Stop a convoy on the island over there. Yeah, that could actually be quite funny. Alright, coming up here, we are soon in our drop range. Pickle. And we are lasering because we only have 16 seconds to impact. Zooming out a little bit. It's a little bit intense to take out the tank with one GBU-10. A little bit over an overkill, I would say. Yep, T-90 definitely gone. Maybe we should put it on the bridge instead. Is there anything else we could do on there? Let's, how about put the mark points up on that other planet there. HUD not going into the clouds again. Oh yeah. We can put it over here. Let's see. Ah, god damn it. How come it's always getting masked when you're supposed to do something? Alright, we put it over here. I'm probably going to need to adjust that one before when we get close to the release point. Alright, drop line. Where are you? We're coming up on the drop here. Looks like a good place to do it. Pickle. Laser on, 20 seconds to impact. It looks good. We're going to reduce our speed so we can keep this in our sights for as long as possible and hopefully until it actually impacts. A GBU-10 should do the job as well. You shouldn't supposed to need to have a penetrator for it, and we didn't either. I think you actually could take it out with a GBU-12 as well. Alright. Maybe we should do some strafing then. See how that's going to turn up when it comes to the Shilkas. I think I can see a few targets down there. We're rolling in. Shouldn't do much to a T90 with the guns actually. Tried that once before. Here we go. Woohoo! Maybe do some jinx. They sure didn't like that one. I think we have a Shilka on that island. Yeah, we have. Maybe we could try to knock it out. How much do we have left? 230. Yeah, maybe a shorter burst this time.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Woo!
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
What usually happens when you fly this load with Shilkas is that you are usually getting hit in your fuel tanks and you're going to leak fuel everywhere. I still can't see that we are actually that bad hit. Oh yeah, we're losing fuel. We're losing fuel badly. Oh yeah, that's the typical. That's always happening. I don't know if it's the damage model from Eagle Dynamics or if it's always fuel, because most of the plane is probably just a fuel tank, I guess. But we're losing really much fuel here, so let's see what we can do if we come back to any kind of field here. That was fun, however, it flies a little bit funny. Yeah, something is definitely wrong here.
Bingo.
It feels really funny. And we're at bingo fuel as well. We're supposed to have a runway somewhere here in this area. Yep. Right ahead. I don't know what's wrong with the plane. We took a lot of hits, which was fun. Can't be serious all the time. We're soon out of fuel. We have fuel over there. Not sure if I'm going to make it. Do not actually practice flying without an engine, so can be very interesting. We are very low on fuel here. No kidding. All right.
Altitude. Altitude.
Maybe we land or maybe we don't. Maybe we go out with a flame or in a ball of flames. Let's see how it goes. We are actually out of fuel. Alright, I'm going to put my cards on the table and say that I usually do not fly and simulate any kind of errors or damaging by the aircraft. I'm just flying straight, so I haven't trained landing the Viper in this kind of configuration, so I do not know, or in a flame out or an engine failure or something like that. So I have no clue how it's going to turn out to be. There went the engine.
Bingo. Bingo. Warning, 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 warning. Caution. Caution.
It's quiet at least. It's some sort of landing at least. do not know how it's going to turn out. There went the power. I don't have a control of anything here. But we are on the ground at least. I don't think we have to eject. Alright. That's it. Let's see how it looks. And by the way, see you back another time.